Libra. Welcome back to Heretic Owl Tarot. We're just doing a quick mid-month check-in. Some inspiration, quick inspiration message for you if you need it. I just kind of wanted to clear the space really quick. Also, just clear the energy. So if there's anything lingering, anything that is nagging at you that you want to get rid of, throw it in the bowl and we'll cleanse it. Just a quick morning, or is that quick? We'll go with morning. This is a bit high pitched, so if you have headphones in, just be aware of that. I'm sure you know that already. But I'm gonna do this 3 times, and here we go. That's better. All right, so I don't really have like a spread for this. We're not doing like an actual spread, but I do just have like an intention for a card or 2 to fall out. Anything more than that, we'll probably put it back because I want these messages to be kind of short and sweet and to the point. So any more than that, then the message just kind of tends to be a little bit longer. So, and as always, the card does need to fall out of the deck. So let's see, what's the inspirational message for Libra mid-January? Inspiration for Libra. Excuse me, I almost called you Leo. Are you dealing with a Leo? Libra mid-January. Inspiration. See some cards popping, but Libra. Five of Wands and 8 of Swords. Okay. All right, so 5 of Wands talks about like kind of competition and a little bit of conflict. The 5s are conflict cards, but it's also like the point of change because honestly, like sometimes change is easy, but a lot of the times it is not. So there could be a situation that you're going through right now that is, you may find yourself in some sort of competition, but it's more so like there could just be a change that like you're kind of growing through. We have the 8 of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is kind of like a mind prison, but it's kind of self-inflicted also. Like you can see this person that's kind of behind those 8 swords there. We have the 7 of Chalices or the 7 of Cups behind that, which is choices. The 6 of Pentacles underneath that. And then we have the Magician. So let me just kind of grab these cards. Remember when I was like, oh, we don't want a ton of cards because the story gets a little bit longer. So this to me just kind of feels like all of these together really just kind of feel like there's a lot of options that are kind of being weighed here. I'm just going to lay these out really fast here so we can, and I'm actually going to move this because we're not talking about so again, like the 7 of Chalices, it could be daydreaming as well. But there's 7 cups, there's 7 things and it may not be exactly 7, of course, but there are different options that are being brought to your attention. So you're just kind of trying to feel your way through those things. The 6 of Pentacles talks about give and take. It can be charity. It could be that somebody may be, like, you may need to get a loan. It could be that somebody is giving you a loan or a donation even. But it's an exchange of something tangible or something physical. And then we have the Magician here, that you know, the Magician has all the tools that they need to kind of manifest whatever it is that they're looking to manifest. And I love this depiction. Sorry. I love this depiction of the Magician too, because it's almost kind of like, you know, the universe is, you know, you can see this kind of little person right there. And it's like, you know, the universe is just kind of like tumbling you around, like, you know how rocks go in the tumblers to like soften and polish them up. So this could be, you know, also like how you feel, which is why maybe there's like some conflict or competition going on here. But, and I would say that, you know, like the Magician is the inspiration. Like, you know, I mean, this may be a little bit heavy of an energy to kind of go through, but, you know, behind those things, like behind these 2 cards, it is opportunity. So, it's almost, I'm kind of almost like getting this feeling too of, kind of giving yourself a break, like, almost just kind of like letting yourself get tumbled a little bit, like, and get polished and like kind of let your edges soften a little bit. Or just another quick message here. It's almost kind of like, you know, really kind of like fighting to get out of this like 8 of Swords situation. Like, let's just kind of even take all of these out of here. Like the 8 of Swords was at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, this could be really kind of like digging yourself out of this hole that you may feel like you've been in. It could also just be like, now that I know kind of what's like underneath here, my mind is just like pinballing all over the place. But it could just be that, you know, like just kind of recognize that there are options for you. Like maybe you don't see them. And maybe you don't see them as like viable options. And maybe that's kind of like where, you know, like the conflict is coming from. But it seems like there is a viable option in there if our perspective on it changes a little bit. But keep fighting, right? Like kind of keep fighting to kind of get out of this eight of Swords energy. Because, you know, the 8 of Swords is a decision. It's a decision to kind of keep ourselves in that frame of mind. And maybe even just kind of starting to think about what options are available to you. You either recognize that there are more than you thought, or you start like to realize that there are maybe some options that you didn't even think of that now all of a sudden are present. Keep your head up, as Tupac says. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.